Hello YouTube, this is the Moreman82 here. Um, this is a video, I'm thinking a little bit in advance here when it comes to my trailer with my truck bed crane on it. Whatever I lift, I'll have to have some kind of a chain or a hook or something to hook around whatever I'm lifting. You know, sometimes some things are awkward to lift and they don't have like anywhere where you can put a tie a rope or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna tie a rope on something that's 500 pounds. So I'm making something here. You can see it there in the video. That resembles, you know what the tow trucks have? They're called tow truck hooks. The really big, long metal hooks they use to haul if your car breaks down or something. They use it to haul on their flatbed trucks. It's a set of chains, two big hooks, one on each end, and there's several little hooks in the middle where you can set the chains up for different configurations. I'm gonna do this because I'm hauling scrap metal and pulling all kinds of things. I'm gonna make one of these, but with things that I have available. All these things that you see here are things that I picked up on my scrap metal runs that I didn't want to throw away, so I kept them. So I'll give you a brief run through. Um, First of all, this chain here, it's not a super heavy duty chain, but it's big enough for what I want. This chain was free. There's probably 5 feet of it, which is enough for me. What I'm going to be This is what I decided for my configuration. On one end of the chain, I have this big hook here. You can see the hook is pretty big. It's not that heavy. It's heavy duty, but it's not that, it's made out of metal. It's a 3/8. I think it says a 3/8 hook, and so this is gonna go on one end, right there, and on the other end, I picked this up out of a junk pile that I was hauling away from my house. It's very pointy, and I think it's something that was used for, if you're familiar with like, butcher shops or where they cut up the meat and everything. I think this is the thing that was used to hang up the cow carcasses, the half cows in the freezer. Anyway, so I'm gonna use it. This pointy end could be used to drive it through things that I'm picking up, either like washing machines or something like that. A thin metal that that's I can hook on and drag onto my trailer. So I'll be using on this end. I'll be tying the chain here with one of these couplers. This is something I had, and it's going to be attached to this hole here, right? And there are two holes to this thing here. So what I've decided to do is, if say I wanted to make the chain shorter or wrap around something that's shorter, I'm going to put another hook on here, which is going to be held in place with a grade 5 bolt. These ends here will be rounded off, just so the hook can go from either side. Right now I can't because the corners are sharp. So this hook will be used, so if I want to shorten my chain, I could just do this, bring it up here, put my chain through it, through the hook, and I can adjust my chain willingly. And it also strengthens if I'm hauling something heavy. This thing will be attached. This hook will be attached to 2 points, one here and one here. And in the other case, I just have it attached in one spot, which will be perfect for me. And in the center, to hook up to the crane, there'll be this pretty large, I think it's about 4.5 to 5 inch diameter steel ring. Again, freebie. That's going to be attached to the chain itself here with this big coupler or link, and all this will be able to slide around. And to this, I will be attaching another hook, just like that. And this is a shorter hook. It's just used to put the chain through like that, stop the chain. And again, the use of this hook will be to shorten my chain if I wanna you know, have this hooked up to this, and just things like that. If I wanted to slip it or wrap it around something, I have another option to hook it from. Or if I just want to hook on this, or if I want to use it for something else. So this chain system will be adaptable. Um, what I'm going to do is paint everything, drill out the holes a little bit bigger, make sure everything fits. Uh, Run everything on the wire wheel, and I think I'm gonna paint all the hooks and the rings and stuff yellow, bright yellow, so I can actually see them. Because you wouldn't want to be stepping on that if you don't see it. So this is just bright yellow. I'm gonna use metal paint, obviously. The chain, I think I'm gonna leave like that. I might give it a little light sanding or something, but I think it'll. I mean, there's no point of painting it because it'll just wear down as it clanks together. The paint will wear off. I gotta cut off this little bit of metal. This was, I don't know, it was attached to something or other. Cut that off, and once everything is painted a couple coats, I'll put it together, and that'll be my chain for when I have my truck bed crane on my trailer to hook things around. So to pick up things or pull tractors or all kinds of things like that. I might add a few things, like I might add, get myself a nice long shackle or something and put the shackle um, on one of these rings or whatever, just so I can, put it through a hole of some sort. I'm not sure, but anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is my configuration of what I want to do with it. I think it'll work out. I mean, it's not super heavy duty, but it's enough for me to be able to, instead of just fumbling to find a chain or using a rope, I could just use this and it'll solve the problem. Um, it's March now, and the temperatures are rising. It's +6 here on PEI right now. So I will be adding soon. I will be putting some scrapping videos on my channel. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I can't wait because it's been a long month of February. Anyway, it's been a long winter. So I can't wait to get out there and start scrapping and start fixing lawnmowers and everything. Anyway, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time.